Well, getting set for another consolation game, this one on the boys' side. Clifton-Clyde getting set to take on Wetmore. I do not have results yet from the Lynn girls. They were in the other gym. I believe they were taking on Donovan West. And I have not been able to get down that way and have not heard yet. So as soon as I hear, I will pass that score along to you as the Lynn girls playing at the same time. Here we're getting set for Clifton-Clyde boys. They're getting ready to take on Wetmore on the boys' side. Clifton-Clyde and Wetmore both on the consolation side of this bracket. They started play last Saturday. It was Wetmore falling to Hanover last Saturday. They lose 58-25. Clifton-Clyde fell to Axel 73-56. So both of these teams will queue it up in this consolation game. Wetmore with one win on the season, rather 2 wins on the season. Clifton-Clyde also with 1 win on the season as well. So still looking for that second win. Getting set for starting lineups, just about ready to play. We'll take one more break, bring you back when we're ready after this.
Blue Valley Telecommunications knows how important schools are to the local communities we serve. That's why we're proud to offer high-quality, robust internet speeds to allow students to succeed. That's also why we strive to stay active in each of our local schools through scholarship programs, school media grants, and so much more. We aren't just supporting students right now, we're helping build a better community for the future. For more information, visit us at bluevalley.net.
Introducing the right and wrong reasons to add storage to your farm by D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth.
A new bin should speed up harvest.
While a new bin may speed up your harvest, this is actually not the best reason to buy a new bin from D&K.
A new bin could make me more money.
That new bin can actually make you money. Way more money than that new combine or pickup you just bought. D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth, can maximize your storage and your profitability.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel, right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in their field. In addition to propane and diesel, they offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
You can experience the small-town atmosphere of shopping downtown Clay Center throughout the year. But on third Thursdays each month, CCBA merchants roll out the red carpet and make it a grand affair. February's third Thursday will feature a chocolate crawl for the critters to benefit the Clay Center Zoo. Purchase a $2 ticket and enjoy all the chocolate goodies in each store from 5 to 8 p.m. February 17th. Shopping third Thursdays and year-round contribute to the success of our community. Thank you for your continued support.
Just about set to go. Starting lineups for Wetmore: Trey Craig, a 5'9" senior; Ethan Osterhouse, a 5'4" sophomore; Dakota McKinney, a 5'9" senior; Newt Smith, a 5'7" sophomore; Noah Klingler, a 5'11" senior. For your Clifton-Clyde Eagles, Brian Reese, a 5'8" sophomore; Matt Barnes, a 5'4" junior; Nathaniel Oldie, a 5'10" freshman; Bradley Cook, a 5'10" sophomore; and Christian Seifert, a 5'10" junior. No seniors on this Clifton-Clyde roster. Getting set to go. Both teams getting their final instructions. Wetmore on the floor, Clifton-Clyde on the floor. It looks like we are about set to go. Will be Trey Craig taking on Nathaniel Oldie for the jump. Ref set. Ball is in play, and it's controlled by Trey Craig. So Wetmore will start with possession. Osterhouse to Smith. Man-to-man defense from Clifton-Clyde. Nearly taken away. Osterhouse ends up with it. Smith underneath. Klingler. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Good. So Wetmore strikes first. Clifton-Clyde now with possession. Reese, they'll take a 15-footer from the right side. Won't go. Rebound to Wetmore. Other end quickly as the Cardinals want to run if they can. Now long three ball from Smith won't go. Rebound battle for. And somehow Wetmore comes out of there with it. Now Klingler, a pass under the basket, gets away from him. Here comes Clifton-Clyde. Barnes will bring it down. To Reese on the wing. Inside feed, Cook, baseline jumper for Nathaniel Oldie. Won't go, gets his own rebound. Now take it away from Wetmore. Osterhaus now other end. He's going to back it out. Osterhaus, a 5'4" sophomore. He is maybe 5'4" on a good day, and now a double dribble is going to be called by Newt Smith. And Newt Smith with a hard look at the official, and Coach Gary Smith up quickly saying, "Look at me. I'll show you what you did." His officials will put up with a little bit. They're a really good crew. They'll let you go for a minute, but you don't want to get too loose with them. Now a foul is going to be called on the baseline as Michael Sear driving baseline is going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be called on Trey Craig. So out of bounds to Clifton-Clyde. Inbounds to Barnes. He's going to drive lane. Floater in the lane by Matt Barnes is good. Now other end, Wetmore, Craig on the baseline, little floater trying to get you to score that Lynn girls game. We know they won. Don't have a final yet. Now lay-in other end quickly. And that's going to be Bradley Cook, and got me a little off guard as he got loose on the right side. And Clifton-Clyde has gone up 4-2, so the Lynn girls did win. As soon as I can get a final, I will. Now Wetmore, other end. Luke Smith on the wing. He'll go cross-court Osterhaus for three. Way long. And that is right into the hands of Michael Steer. Now Reese again. He'll kick it back out to Steer. Barnes is going to reset. And Clifton-Clyde off to a quick start, and they're really running. Reese now is going to drive right side. He's going to be fouled by Osterhaus. Osterhaus doesn't like the call. Coach Gary Smith again calls his guard over this time, and right in front of me I can hear him explaining the call. So a couple of times now he's had to calm his players down as Brian Reese hits the first. Coach Gary Smith's been doing this for a long time. He's fun to watch. Pretty young team with not a lot of height. Second free throw is good. And now Coach Gary Smith is going to call a timeout. 6-2, Clifton-Clyde leading early when we come back.
For over 60 years, Washington Veterinary Clinic has been your source for large and small animal veterinary care in the north central Kansas region. The staff has a diverse and extensive agricultural background, and customers from all around the area trust their cattle herd health, bovine reproduction, pet health, and other livestock care to the professionals at Washington Veterinary Clinic. Call to schedule an appointment. Good luck to all the outstanding student athletes at tournament play from Washington Veterinary Clinic.
So Clifton-Clyde running hard early, and they've gone up by 4 in this consolation game. Again, we do know the Lynn girls did win their consolation matchup. They were taking on Doniphan West. But don't have the score as of yet. Should have a boys game going on in that consolation gym now. That's Blue Valley and Onega. Try to keep you posted on that as well. Trey Craig now in the lane, other end. Shot won't go, and a great rebound by Nathaniel Oldie. Outlet to Barnes. Barnes on the left wing. He's going to drive lane. Barnes, floater, no, can't get it to go. Good rebound by Oldie, and he's fouled. Boy, Oldie, 5'10" freshman, has been playing like a 6'2 senior these last couple of series. Out of bounds to the Eagles. Inbounds to Oldie. Back to Barnes. Over to Reese. Down low, Oldie. Baseline. Skip pass inside the Sear. Can't get it to go. Or rather, Cook can't get it to go. It's taken away by Newt Smith. Now, other end, he's going to drive all the way, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Brian Reese. He was sliding just a little bit into the path of Newt Smith. And they're going to call that in the act of shooting, so Smith will go to the line shooting 2. Smith, a 5'7" sophomore, first free throw good. Sean Fahey into the game for the first time, along with Gavin Sear. Reese and Cook will get a break. One more from Smith. Free throw up and down. So Newt Smith hits both, 6'4". Zach Sorrell set to check in for the Eagles. Gavin Sear holds. Back up top, Barnes. Down low, baseline to Oldie. Inside feed, Fahey. Free throw stripe, turns. Gives it to Sear. Sear in the lane, little hook shot. No strong. Rebound, Craig. Here comes Wetmore. Chance to tie, nearly a double dribble. Now a 3-ball from the top of the key from Smith. That rattles out. Rebound to Clifton-Clyde. Nathaniel Oldie again. So Clifton-Clyde will work it. Michael Sear back up top. Fahey has it. Go walk it right. Out on the wing. Now back up top. Trying to get it inside. They're trying to feed Oldie, and just not much there. They do get it into Gavin Sear. He's going to have to kick it back out. Good defense by Wetmore. Now a floater in the lane from Matt Barnes. It's really a soft touch. It's 8-4. One 2-2 zone now from Clifton-Clyde, near takeaway by Barnes from Craig, but he reached around him, so Matt Barnes will pick up a foul. Just the second team foul on Clifton-Clyde. Zach Sorrell does check in. 3-ball off the inbounds for Wetmore. That won't go for Dakota McKinney, but he gets his own rebound. Now jump ball called. That'll be possession to Clifton-Clyde. And Matt Barnes got tangled up in there. Gets possession back for his team. Barnes will walk it down for the Eagles down the left side. Now back right to Sorrell. Down low to Oldie. Back to Sorrell. To Barnes. To Fahey. Fahey on the baseline. Inside to Oldie. Loses it. Right back in the hands of Zach Sorrell, though. Now in the lane. Gavin Sears. Shot off glass. Yes. Clifton-Clyde stretched it to a 10-4 lead. 2:27 left in the first. Smith thought about that three from the wing. Instead, he'll skip pass inside to Craig. Back to Smith. Down low baseline to McKinney. Now Smith will queue up from the three. Well off, and he is way back there. That'll go right back to Clifton-Clyde. Oldie with another board. Now 3-ball other end. Zach Sorrell. No, in and out. Craig up around the rim, pulls it down. Craig, a 5'9" senior. Other end quickly. It's McKinney putting it in for Wetmore. It's 10-6. Really fast-paced first quarter for both of these teams. Now Clifton-Clyde will try to slow it down a little. Fahey on the baseline. Skip pass. Trying to get it inside to Sear. It's taken away by Wetmore. Osterhaus to Klingler. Back up top, Smith. Osterhaus, left wing. Thought he was going to shoot three. Instead, he'll spin. Baseline. Skip pass right, McKinney. Newt Smith will try again from the top of the key for three. Misses again. And Gavin Sear comes up with it. And Matt Barnes will just walk it down. Man-to-man defense from Wetmore. And now an offensive foul is going to be called on Gavin Sear, as he and Noah Klingler are really battling underneath the bucket. They're going to get Sear, I think, for an elbow. So Wetmore will get it back with 1:02. Smith will walk it across the timeline under a minute. Osterhaus on the wing. Back to Smith. Lob pass inside. Craig. Floater off glass. Yes. 40 seconds left in the first. It's 10-8. Clifton-Clyde leading Wetmore. 3 ball from the baseline to answer. Zach Sorrell hammers one home. With 25 seconds left, and Coach Gary Smith says one shot. Smith at the top to Osterhaus. Clifton-Clyde out quickly. They're in a zone, but they will not let Wetmore stand around. They're going to make a move. Osterhaus back to Smith with 8. Inside, Craig has it taken away. Knocked loose with 4. Down court into the hands of Sear, or Cook rather, and he just misses, and we are headed to the second. 13-8. Clifton-Clyde leads at the end of 1. We'll bring you back after these.
Have you visited Central Valley Ag's website, cvacoop.com? If not, you should. Check grain bids at your local CVA. Check the weather. Watch a how-to video. Keep up with co-op news and upcoming events. Or visit the blog page for weekly updates from CVA grain and agronomy professionals. cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag. Growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Now's an excellent time to purchase a pre-owned Ford vehicle at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. Why now? Because through February 1st, they're offering 1.9 APR for up to 66 months when you choose a Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, or F-150 from Hanson's lot of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. You can buy with confidence that these vehicles have been thoroughly checked by qualified, experienced mechanics at Hanson Ford. So hurry in for this limited time offer of 1.9 APR for 66 months at Hanson Ford in downtown Clay Center.
Well, one period in the books. It's a 13-8 Clifton-Clyde lead. Pretty fast-paced game up and down the court for both teams. Wetmore will go either way. They can play slow. They can play fast. Clifton-Clyde really wanting to push it up and down in this game. They've done a good job so far. Wetmore will start with possession. Osterhaus to Craig. Skip pass underneath to Klingler, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Michael Sear. Klingler comes up a little gimpy. Again, if Sear would set, that's what Coach Matthew Railsback is telling him. If he sets, he's fine. But he's sliding along, and he's going to lose that call every time as Noah Klingler hits the first. Back to a 4-point game. So Klingler hits both. That's 13-10. Now 3 balls. Sorrell again, just off the mark. Good board by Bradley Cook, but he's going to get called for a foul. Coach Matthew Railsback wants an explanation. He's got an argument. That was a really good board by Bradley Cook. Now, no coach is ever going to win an argument with an official, but this Matthew Railsback getting his point across. So Wetmore with the basketball, then cut it to 1 or tie, and they will bomb threes. Craig now to Osterhaus on the wing. Boy, Matt Barnes doing a great job. Now Smith will try to hit a 2 from the top of the key, and that won't go, and he is way off on his shot. He's a pretty good shot. Other end now, Clifton-Clyde. Reed to Cook. Steer picks it up as Cook loses the dribble to Sorrell, top of the key. Right side to Reed. 15-footer won't go. Good rebound again by Bradley Cook. Now Sear with a baby hook in the lane, up and down. Great feed from Cook, and it's 15-10. Now a steal, but Zach Sorrell's going to be fouled. I thought they were going to get him for carrying the basketball. They're going to call a foul on Dakota McKinney. So Clifton-Clyde with possession. They lead by 5. Now Cook forces his way into the lane. Can't get his shot to go, but he gets his own rebound. Put back good. And it's 17-10, Eagles lead. Inside, Craig from Osterhaus. Oh, good look. Ethan Osterhaus to Trey Craig, and 17-12. Barnes will bring it down for the Eagles to Reese. Down low on the baseline, Sorrell. He'll kick it back up. Now Reese trying to drive inside. Back to Sorrell baseline. He's trapped. Gets a little help from Cook. Cook around Craig. Oh, what a look from Cook to Zach Sorrell on a wraparound pass. And Sorrell couldn't get the shot to fall, but he's headed to the line shooting 2. Oh, what a feed from Cook. That's sophomore to sophomore. Sorrell's first free throw, up and down. Klingler back in for Wetmore. Michael Sears going to get a break for the Eagles. Sorrell hits both. Sean Fahey back in. Caleb Charbonneau in for Reese. And Clifton-Clyde up 7, 19-12. 5:39 left in the first half. Smith walks it down for Wetmore. To McKinney on the wing, trying to feed Craig inside. Nothing there. Osterhaus back to Smith. Top of the key, McKinney. Left wing, Osterhaus. Clifton-Clyde out quickly on these Cardinals. They're not going to let them have that 3. And they're working it right now. Wetmore wants it. Now they'll try to feed inside to Klingler. Knocked away by Cook, but out of bounds off the Eagles. And another great job by Bradley Cook. Sophomore has 4 points, and he is playing a great defensive game. And now Coach Gary Smith wants a timeout. 5:09 left in the first half. It's a 19-12 Clifton-Clyde lead when we come back.
Timing is everything on wheat fertilizer. It can maximize both yield and nutrient use efficiency, thereby increasing net profit for the producer. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer a complete line of fertilizer and herbicides best suited for your fields. Timely control of weeds can limit soil moisture loss to weeds and prevent the deposit of more weed seeds in the soil, 2 factors that can benefit the next crop's yield. Our field specialists Brett, Allen, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed are here and ready to help you.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet, available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse, your life connected.
5:09 left in the first half. Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. 19-12 Clifton-Clyde with the lead over Wetmore. Clifton-Clyde with no seniors on that roster. These Eagles get after it. They're not allowing Wetmore to set up anywhere close for that 3. Now a trap on. Oh, great job by Clifton-Clyde to trap Smith. He does get rid of it. That's Barnes and Charbonneau up front in that zone, and they nearly had Smith in real trouble. Now McKinney, Osterhaus on the wing, back to McKinney baseline, feeding Trey Craig inside. He'll kick it back up to Smith. Clifton-Clyde, a great game plan. They are just not allowing a three ball. They will let Trey Craig inside. Can't get his shot to go. Gets the board. Put back no good, and now a foul is going to be called. And I think they're going to get Sean Fahey. No, they will not. They will get Smith on Wetmore. Boy, I was really going to question that. As Smith well out of position, they do get him. Great officiating crew this morning. So possession back to the Eagles. Now backing his way in the lane. Bradley Cook up and down for two, and it's a 9-point Eagle lead. 21-12. The Eagles doing a great job on both sides. They continue to really pressure on defense. Now they've come out in a man-to-man. And they've got the Wetmore Cardinals back on their heels. Wetmore just unable to set up. Now a two ball from Smith. Cannot get it to go from the free throw stripe. Bradley Cook with the board. Now Fahey down court to Charbonneau. He needs to get rid of it. Does. He'll kick it back up to Barnes. To Sorrell. Skip past Fahey. Back up top. Charbonneau. Sorrell. Three. Right wing. Boom. Zach Sorrell buries another one. And it's a double-digit Clifton-Clyde lead. It's 24-12. So now other end, Wetmore will continue to work it. Clifton-Clyde stays in this man-to-man. Inside, Craig, turnaround jumper in the lane, won't go, out of bounds. That'll be off of Zach Sorrell. Christie Seifert into the game for the first time. He's going to give Matt Barnes a break. Craig is going to come out for Wetmore. Just 4 points for Craig. 5'9" senior, leading scorer. Klingler inbounds to Osterhaus. Back to Smith. To McKinney. Top of the key. Now back to McKinney, and he gets open on the left wing and buries a three, and that's why Clifton-Clyde is doing the things they're doing. Wetmore has about 4 players, and that ball thrown away, taken away by Newt Smith, laying other end, and a foul is going to be called on Sean Fahey, and that's a good foul. Fahey, I don't believe, has any. And that'll send Newt Smith to the line, shooting 2. And that is Fahey's first. Newt Smith, a pretty good free throw shooter, but that was an easy lay-in, and Sean Fahey decided to make him earn it. Second free throw on the way, good. The lead back to 7. Sorrell is going to go again from the right wing on a 3, and he hits another one. You have a score from that Lynn Girls Donovan West game, 48-35. Lynn Lady Bulldogs come up winners over Donovan West. Now steal on the other end for the Eagles, and now Sorrell loses it, can't pick it back up, and here comes Osterhaus. Now other end, he has a block, but they'll say contact from Caleb Charbonneau. So Ethan Osterhaus, a sharp shooting 3-point shooter for Wetmore, has yet to score, but now shooting 2 from the stripe. Free throw from Osterhaus rattles in. Ten points for Zach Sorrell. 3 from three-point land. Second free throw is good. Lane violation called. No shot. As they're saying, Osterhaus stepped over the line. So it did drop, but Ethan Osterhaus with a lane violation. So gets 1 of 2. 27-19, Eagles lead. Charbonneau, Sorrell in the lane, loses it. Ball fought for. Wetmore comes out of there with it. Osterhaus down court. Left side, McKinney, baseline 3. Dakota McKinney won't go. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Wetmore. minute 56 left. It's 27-19. Clifton-Clyde leads, and they have possession. Caleb Charbonneau will bring it down for the Eagles. Looking left. Now going left. Skip pass right to Sorrell. Has it taken away by Smith. Down court, Newt Smith. Lob pass left side to McKinney. Lay in good. A 6-point game. This game had gone to a 12-point lead. Now Charbonneau driving lane. Ethan Osterhaus is going to foul him on the floor. And that will be 1-on-1 for Charbonneau. And that is Ethan Osterhaus' third foul. And Gary Smith will get him out. So 1-on-1 now for Charbonneau. First free throw up and down. Junior gets his first point. Second free throw, good. Caleb Charbonneau hits both. 29-21, Clifton-Clyde with the lead. Minute 20. Smith now guarded by Charbonneau. Skip pass to Craig. Back to Smith. He'll drive left side. Won't go. Batted around. Here comes Charbonneau. No, he's going to back it out. Smart move. Now he'll pop three. Top of the key. Won't go. Rebound Trey Craig. Inside feed, other end, Craig nearly lost the ball. Does kick it back out. Smith will reset under a minute. Lob pass inside Klingler. Back to Smith on the baseline. He's trapped. Now he gets rid of it to Craig in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Good. And Trey Craig doesn't miss too many of those. 29-23. 43 seconds left in the half. Barnes back in. Brings it down to Charbonneau. Back to Barnes. Back to Charbonneau. He and Barnes playing catch. Now over to Seifert, and timeout is going to be called by Clifton-Clyde. 29 seconds left in the first half. It's 29-23, Clifton-Clyde when we come back.
If you're discovering things you did with ease are more difficult now, there are durable medical supply items that can help you walk steadier, like canes, walkers, and braces, something that can assist you in the bath, shoes made special for diabetics, and lift chairs to help you up and at 'em. Patterson Health Mart is glad to provide durable medical supplies to assist you in getting around and staying independent as long as possible. You'll find yourself doing more with ease, thanks to the help of durable medical supplies from Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
I was going over inventory when in walked Barney. How can I help you, Deputy Fife?
Well now, Central Office Service and Supply Guy. The Sheriff's Office is such a mess. I've told Andy it's time to nip it in the bud.
You've come to the right place. All our filing cabinets are on sale, and new Laurel colors include medium brown and charcoal gray. We also have storage boxes, columnar pads, and auto mileage log books, just perfect for your squad car.
Great, I'll take them all. Now, we need to have a little talk about this jaywalking you've been doing each day on your way to coffee.
29-23, Clifton-Clyde with the lead. Coach Matthew Grell's back with timeout. Trying to get something set up with 27 seconds left in the half. Matt Barnes will hold out top. Nobody comes out on him yet with 15. Now he'll start to move. Kicks it to Sorrell. He's going to take three, right wing, just off the mark, and a foul's going to be called on the rebound. They're going to get Michael Sear into Noah Klingler. So they got the look they wanted. Zach Sorrell just a bit off the mark. And now we'll go to the other end, shooting 1-on-1. 9.6 seconds left in the half. Klingler, 5'11" senior. Free throw up and strong, and another set of lane violation. Nope, they're going to call a foul. I think they got Charbonneau with an illegal screen. The Klingler a re-cue. Got the weirdest free throw shot, one-handed, up over his head. He does miss. Here comes Clifton-Clyde. Charbonneau down quickly in the lane, kicks it to Sear in the lane, spin move, yes! And Michael Sear hits for 2, and that's what Clifton-Clyde was looking for. They head to halftime leading 31-23. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, bring you back, give you a look at scoring after this.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000, but not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today. The variety of the Wow Bins at Ray's Apple Market is always changing and offers you great savings. You'll find over a dozen Wow Bins throughout the store, featuring your favorite brands, private labels, and new food items to try. From peanut butter to boxed dinners, snack items, canned goods, and more. Shop every week to find great values and stock up on pantry items your family enjoys. Ray's Apple Market is glad to provide customers with quality choices to feed your family while saving you money.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
Well, Clifton-Clyde off to a very good start in this ball game, and they stuck with it the entire first half. They lead 31-23 over Wetmore. Let's give you a look at scoring and a couple of interesting things. Wetmore has 7 from Dakota McKinney, 6 from Trey Craig, 4 each from Newt Smith and Noah Klingler, and then just 1 point from Ethan Osterhaus. Now, Trey Craig is their leading scorer. He has just 6 points. The other thing is they have held Wetmore to just 1 3-ball, that being from Dakota McKinney. Ethan Osterhaus and Newt Smith want to shoot threes all day long. The Clifton-Clyde will not let them do it. They're on them quickly every time they get the ball, and it has worked very, very well. They've done a great job defensively. Scoring for the Eagles, Zach Sorrell with 11, 9 of those from three-point land. He is 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. It was 6 from Bradley Cook, 4 each from Matt Barnes and Michael Sear, and then 2 from Brian Reese, Gavin Sear, and Caleb Charbonneau. That gets you to halftime, 31-23, Clifton-Clyde with the lead. Now, coming up at 1 o'clock, we've got a girls' 5th place game in this gym, Valley Heights taking on the Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles. Both of those teams out warming up right now. We will also have Clay Center Tiger basketball from Hillsboro. The boys scheduled to play at 1 o'clock. We'll have Rocky Downing from Hillsboro who'll give you play-by-play of that one. We'll keep you posted on this one, Valley Heights and Clifton-Clyde. Now, the other gym right now going on, we know that Onega is leading the Blue Valley boys. I believe it's about a 6-point lead. That was still in the first period. Earlier, Lynn Girls in a consolation game defeated Donovan West 48-35. We are at halftime. Clifton-Clyde with a lead over Wetmore, 31-23. We'll take another break, bring you back for second half action after these.
Holy man, woman, and child, it's a new year. Of course, since it's January, it means that it's time for the Wall's True Value Tool Sale. That's right, air compressors, cordless drills and tools, reciprocating saws, right angle grinders, and more on sale at Wall's True Value, along with a coupon book sale for the ladies. Stop in and see what you can buy at bargain prices at Wall's True Value, 423 Lincoln, in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check. payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way, Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
Barnes Automotive is the area's trusted diesel engine repair shop. Their team of qualified technicians have the knowledge and skill to get your diesel ag equipment, commercial trucks, industrial, and personal vehicles back in top performance. With a diesel mechanic specialist in your corner, you know you came to the right place for your diesel repair needs. And if you need tires, they have them too. For great customer service, partnered with exceptional quality diesel work, call Barnes Automotive of Clifton and Vining at 455-3748.
When you're ready to file your tax return, you can rely on help from someone who offers tax service with real benefits at Sunflower Insurance. Galen's knowledge of income tax preparation and commitment to his customers is just the start of what he offers. Whether you choose Sunflower Insurance to prepare your personal taxes or business taxes, you're getting a partner who will stand with you and actively seek out your best interest. Biggest refunds or smallest legal tax liabilities. Visit Sunflower Insurance of Clifton this tax season.
Caring people make the difference at Park Villa in Clyde. You can feel it the moment you walk in and are greeted by the staff. They're experts at senior health care who are not just doing a job, but following a calling. Always available to serve the community by helping your family members with high-quality nursing care and rehab programs that foster independence and self-esteem. Park Villa values the same things in life that you do, and you can trust they'll be a part of your neighborhood for many years to come. Park Villa in Clyde.
Behind any successful effort is the willingness to put in the hard work it takes to come out on top. It's the same kind of spirit you'll find in athletes at any level in our area. They work hard in the classroom, in practice, and in games and meets throughout the year. Turner Funeral Home is proud of the commitment these students put in because it builds a foundation for future success for themselves and for our communities. Good luck to all the area athletes from your fans at Turner Funeral Home.
Get all your filters at cost during the filter sale February 1st through 6th at Avery Auto Parts. This includes CarQuest Premium Blue Oil, Air, Fuel, and Hydraulic filters with no minimum purchase or maximum limit. Check out the Farm and Fleet Sale too with more incredible deals. Be sure to join them February 3rd for the Customer Appreciation Lunch from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't miss your chance to stock up on the filters you'll need for your vehicles and equipment at Avery Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Clay Center.
Well, just about 3 minutes out from second half action. Clifton-Clyde playing very, very well. They lead Wetmore 31-23 and really have kept Wetmore just off balance. Not much of an answer for the defense of Clifton-Clyde. We'll see if they can keep it going in this second half. Again, coming up, we will have Rocky Downing from Hillsboro. They are scheduled to go at 1 o'clock. We should be just about right on schedule. They keep these games moving in tournament play, so Tiger Boys are scheduled to go at 1. We are scheduled for our fifth place game at 1 here. Valley Heights girls taking on Clifton-Clyde. Again, Clifton-Clyde boys leading at the half over Wetmore 31-23. We'll take one more timeout, bring you back for second half action after these.
Modern-day soybean fields need modern-day seeds. The latest NK soybeans combine elite genetics, industry-leading traits, and unmatched expertise to help you increase yields. And with an excellent portfolio of seed treatment and crop protection products available, you have everything you need to grow more soybeans. Talk to Curtis LeClaire in Clifton at 785-410-2851 to learn more. It's time for the seeds of change.
When you think about the total value of all your assets, the farm, your home, and all your ag equipment, you know having adequate insurance to protect your business from a disaster is an absolute necessity. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. We're in the business of protecting you and your operation from a devastating loss. With 4 locations, a Blue Valley Insurance agent is never too far away when you need one. For the right property insurance, come see us in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville.
Introducing the right and wrong reasons to add more storage on your farm by D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth.
The accountant says we should add a bin.
While adding Getting a new bin may help you on your taxes. It's not the best reason to add storage to your farm.
How about we meet with bin experts at D&K and design a new way to handle grain more efficiently and effectively on our operation?
Find out how the 3D design services offered by D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth, can maximize your storage and your profitability.
Well, just about set for third quarter action from Frankfort. Bill Casper, along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella. Coverage of the Twin Valley League Tournament brought to you by Kramer Oil, Blue Valley Communications, D&K Agri-Sales, Wanklin Oil Company, CCBA, your Clay Center Business Association, Washington Veterinary Clinic, and Blue Valley Insurance of Greenleaf, Lynn, Hanover, and Marysville. Clifton-Clyde leading Wetmore 31-22. They've changed that score. And it is. I was a point off, so 31-22 is the score of the game. Clifton-Clyde leads by 9, and they will have possession. So 31-22 is the correct score. Now Sear, he's going to try to get things going, or Bradley Cook, rather. He can't get his shot to go, but gets his own rebound. Footback won't go, but Cook is fouled. So Cook will head to the line, shooting 2. Sophomore had 6 points in the first half and played extremely well up around the rim. Can't get that first free throw to drop. And that is Ethan Osterhaus picks up his 4th. And he has 1 point in this ball game. That's a pretty big loss for Wetmore. Second free throw on the way, short, batted around, and Wetmore comes up with it. Cook defensively has played really, really well. Clifton-Clyde is going to stay in this man-to-man, and they have done a good job with it. Really frustrating Wetmore, who wants to bomb the 3, but they're very limited right now with Osterhaus on the bench. Klingler on the baseline to Newt Smith. Matt Barnes quickly out on Smith. Won't even let him look. And now baseline jumper from Noah Klingler for 2 is good. So 31-24. Clifton-Clyde with the ball. Sear on the wing. Man-to-man defense from Wetmore. Therese, skip pass inside Cook. Back up top for Sear. He'll go right wing to Barnes. Now Barnes, right wing 3, no, off the mark. Good rebound by Oldie, can't get it to go, and now a jump ball is going to be called. And that'll be possession to Wetmore. 2 players came down with it. Possession does go to the Cardinals. So Wetmore with the ball. Smith to Morfitt. Morfitt on the baseline. Back up top to Smith. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Cook and not able to get a shot off. He is getting really frustrated. Now back to Smith. Baseline Morfitt. Smith on the wing. Skip pass inside Craig, and Craig's going to be fouled. And that's a tough one. Zach Sorrell, pretty good defense. Set up on Trey Craig, but just lost his footing and fell into him. So Zach Sorrell picks up a foul. I think that's his first. Inbound, McKinney, baseline 3, strong. That's going to go long, out of bounds, off Wetmore. Inbounds to Barnes. Down court quickly. Sorrell, left wing 3. Boy, he was left all by himself. And buries another one. 34-24. Clifton-Clyde, double digit. McKinney to Smith. Morfitt inside. Craig between 2 defenders. Shot up. Won't go strong. Rebound loose. Klingler ends up with it. High. Shot off glass. gets it to fall on the putback. Down court, quickly, Sorrell again. Boy, they're out on him that time. Barnes is going to try it. He doesn't. Matt Barnes ends up with it back in his hand, and he buries a three. 37-26, and Coach Gary Smith wants a timeout. 5:10 left in the third. Clifton-Clyde up 11 when we come back.
Blue Valley Telecommunications knows how important schools are to the local communities we serve. That's why we're proud to offer high-quality, robust internet speeds to allow students to succeed. That's also why we strive to stay active in each of our local schools through scholarship programs, school media grants, and so much more. We aren't just supporting students right now, we're helping build a better community for the future. For more information, visit us at bluevalley.net.
Well, what a start for the Clifton-Clyde Eagles. Back-to-back three balls. Puts them up 11. Ethan Osterhaus goes out 30 seconds into the third period. Sharpshooter from three-point range for Wetmore. He's on the bench with 4 fouls and 1 point in this ball game. And that is in large part due to this Clifton-Clyde defense. They will stay man-to-man. And they are just not allowing to get Wetmore to get off anything uncontested. Now Morfitt at the top of the key needs help. Oldie's all over him, nearly takes it away. Now takes it away right into the hands of Zach Sorrell. Here come the Eagles down court. Barnes, floater in the lane off glass, won't go. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, and they're going to stay off Clifton-Clyde. So back to Wetmore. Smith will be picked up at half court by Barnes. Lob pass. Craig loses the dribble, has to back it out to Smith. Smith is really frustrated. He's a guy that will shoot a three from anywhere on the court, and he just hadn't been able to get one off. Matt Barnes all over him. Now McKinney back up to Smith up top. Wetmore's going to try to reset. Clifton-Clyde up 11, 37-26. Midway through this third quarter. Craig top of the key. Picks up his dribble, back to Smith. Barnes quickly out on him. Now McKinney top of the key. Zach Sorrell on him. Morfitt guarded by Oldie. He's going to have to walk it back up. Back over to McKinney. What great defense by Clifton-Clyde. Now Smith gets a little opening. He's going to drive the lane, and he is. And Matt Barnes tried to jump a pass and just missed a little, and now ball kicked on the other end by Wetmore. Matt Barnes trying to jump that pass and lost his footing a little bit. That gave Newt Smith the opening he needed. 37-28, inbounds to Sorrell. Baseline Charbonneau, back up top to Barnes. He'll work it right. Now left side Charbonneau. Thought about three. Instead, he'll drive lane. Fall away jumper. Won't go, but he's fouled. Noah Klingler will pick up his second. Charbonneau shoots two. First one rattles out. One more for the 5'8" junior. 2 points in this game, both from the stripe. Second shot up and down. Charbonneau hits one of two. We're back to a 10-point lead, 38-28. Smith brings it across the timeline, harassed by Barnes. Boy, that is great defense by Matt Barnes. Yeah, Klingler back to Smith. Barnes all over him. They beat Craig inside. Back to Smith. He's going to drive lane, 5-footer, and a foul before the shot. That's going to be called on Matt Barnes, and maybe a little bit too aggressive with that D. Barnes will pick up his second. Neither team in the bonus, just 2 team fouls each. McKinney at the top of the key. Back to Smith. Now he's going to try three, right wing, and well off. Rebound Barnes. Here comes Clifton-Clyde. Barnes, Charbonneau, right wing three, no, strong. Rebound to Wetmore. Skip pass down court. What a look. Newt Smith to Noah Klingler on a skip pass from half court as Klingler was cutting to the hoop. And Wetmore's cut it to 8. Now other end. Lay-in in the lane won't go, and on the rebound, I believe Bradley Cook is going to be fouled, so Cook will head to the line. No, they'll say on the floor before the shot. That foul called on Morfitt. So Clifton-Clyde will inbound. That was before the shot. Now Charbonneau gets it into Sear, and travel's going to be called. Or on Cook, rather. I think they called Cook for traveling. Trying to back his way into the lane. Now a steal, and that's Cook, and Cook's going to be fouled by Newt Smith before he can cross the timeline. So Newt Smith picks up the 4th team foul for Wetmore, his second personal. Seifert into the game. Left side, he goes to Austin Berry in the game for the first time. Fahey, right side, Charbonneau to Berry, loses it for just a minute. Gets it to Fahey on the baseline. Fahey in the lane, skip pass. Right side, Berry, 3-ball, yes! Austin Berry off the bench, buries it for 3, and it's 41-30. Minute and a half left in the third, and now a foul is going to be called on Christian Seifert as Newt Smith got behind just a little bit. So he's going to pick up his first. Craig inbounds to Smith. Smith around Seifert. He's found a little room there, but cut off nicely. A lot of help from Fahey, and now travel is going to be called on Dakota McKinney. Clifton-Clyde putting together a defensive gem in this game. And the frustrations continue for Wetmore. Now Berry has his baseline. He's got to lob it back up to Seifert, but not enough on it. Smith, other end, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. And still fouls to give, so out of bounds to Wetmore. Newt Smith will inbounds for Cardinals. Smith looking. Now baseline is going to be taken away. Austin Berry as Smith trying to get that into McKinney. Clifton-Clyde now on the other end. Lob pass inside. Charbonneau gets away. And that'll go out of bounds to Wetmore. (41-30), 45 seconds left in the third. Clifton-Clyde leading Wetmore. Craig has it to Smith. Newt Smith had a good look at 3, can't get it to go. Rebound batted around, ends up in Smith's hands. Now Charbonneau takes it away. Here comes Clifton-Clyde with 30. Coach Matthew Railsback saying back it out 1. Clifton-Clyde will try to hold. Charbonneau out at the point. Wetmore will let him stand there. Down to 16. Now Charbonneau moves, has it knocked out of bounds by Dakota McKinney. And we'll go to Clifton-Clyde. They're going to bring Barnes back in. Good ball handler. Charbonneau gets it to Barnes. With 10, Barnes at the point, guarded by Smith. Driving lane, no. Left side 3-ball is going to be a little short from Gavin Sear. Down court quickly, good if it goes, and just a little bit short, and we're headed to the fourth. 41-30, Clifton-Clyde with the lead after 3. We'll be back after this.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
For over 60 years, Washington Veterinary Clinic has been your source for large and small animal veterinary care in the north central Kansas region. The staff has a diverse and extensive agricultural background, and customers from all around the area trust their cattle herd health, bovine reproduction, pet health, and other livestock care to the professionals at Washington Veterinary Clinic. Call to schedule an appointment. Good luck to all the outstanding student athletes at tournament play from Washington Veterinary Clinic.
Well, 3 quarters in the books, we are headed to the fourth, and Clifton-Clyde has led the entire way. They're up right now 41-30. They will have possession. Fahey will inbound. Into Barnes, man-to-man defense from Wetmore, and they're going to start to really pressure. Berry on the left wing, skip pass inside to Sear. Now 3-ball Barnes from the left wing. That won't go. Ball will go out of bounds off Wetmore. Clifton-Clyde with a new possession. Inbounds pass, Fahey to Barnes. Barnes picked up his dribble. Now Fahey comes back out to help. Fahey skip pass inside. Sear back to Fahey. 20-footer, no strong. Good rebound, Michael Sear. Foot back, hook shot in the lane, won't go. Fahey gets the rebound and is fouled on his putback. So Sean Fahey goes to the line shooting 2. Fahey, 5'10 junior, yet to score in this game. Free throw up and just short. Fahey will have one more. Free throw up. That one off the left side, and they're going to say that didn't catch rim, so out of bounds to Wetmore. Fahey a little different release on those free throws as well. Not quite like Klingler's, and that ball nearly taken away by Barnes, knocked out of bounds. Back to Wetmore. Ethan Osterhaus is going to come back in the game. He's got 4 fouls. And the sharpshooter has just 1 point. And that defense of Clifton-Clyde has been the difference in this game. Now Fahey out on Smith, much like Barnes. They're not allowing him to move. Now baseline, Smith, Barnes on him. Back to McKinney. He's going to set for 3. That won't go. And again, they're just not getting the looks they want in large part to that Eagle defense. Now 3 other end. Barnes. Yes. Matt Barnes hammers another one home. And it's 44-30. Smith, baseline. He wants a 3, and Barnes will not let him take it. And now he fires a quick one up and over Barnes, and that one finally goes for Newt Smith. That is just the second 3 of this ball game for Wetmore, back to 11 points, 44-33. Austin Berry has it. Fahey at the stripe. Backdoor pass, 3-ball Barnes, and he nails another one, this time from the point. Matt Barnes, back-to-back 3s for Clifton-Clyde. It's 47-33. Now McKinney, he's going to try baseline 3, left all alone, and he gets one. And now Coach Gary Smith wants a timeout. 5:59 left in the ball game. 47-36. Clifton-Clyde leads when we come back.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel, right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in their field. In addition to propane and diesel, they offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
You can experience the small-town atmosphere of shopping downtown Clay Center throughout the year. But on third Thursdays each month, CCBA merchants roll out the red carpet and make it a grand affair. February's third Thursday will feature a chocolate crawl for the critters to benefit the Clay Center Zoo. Purchase a $2 ticket and enjoy all the chocolate goodies in each store from 5 to 8 p.m. February 17th. Shopping third Thursdays and year-round contribute to the success of our community. Thank you for your continued support.
47-36, Clifton-Clyde with the lead and the ball. 5:59 left in the game. Fahey inbounds to Barnes. Barnes left side Berry. Underneath Sear. Michael to Gavin. Gavin kicks it out to Barnes. He's going to go back to Berry, top of the key. 1-3, but just not quite set up. And now Berry has it knocked away by Newt Smith. Smith laying other end strong. Now down court. Michael to Gavin. Sear has it. Skip pass right to Fahey, and Fahey's fouled. And the frustrations for Newt Smith and the Wetmore Cardinals continues. Sean Fahey now headed to the line shooting 2. Fahey's free throw is, well, he is way off. Not looking comfortable at the line at all. And he's got a bit of a different release anyway. But just not looking comfortable at the stripe. Second free throw, there we go. That a little better as Fahey just looks to the sky and shakes his head. 48-36. Clifton-Clyde up. Osterhaus back in the game. 5 fouls on Osterhaus. And he's only got 1 point in this game, and now a travel called on Ethan Osterhaus. And again, uncharacteristic of Wetmore, but this is due to the Clifton-Clyde defense. They are putting on a school defensively. Barnes in the lane, kicks it left side. Zach Sorrell 3 from the wing. Holy cow, he hit another one. Zach Sorrell has 5 3-pointers in this game. I have him 5 of 7. And now a foul is going to be called on the floor. And I think they got Matt Barnes, and they did. And this will only be the 5th team foul. That's 3 on Barnes. 5th team foul for Clifton-Clyde, so out of bounds to Wetmore. Newt Smith will inbound for the Cardinals. Has McKinney baseline. He'll try 3. No strong. Ethan Osterhaus gets it put back, and Osterhaus has his first field goal with 4:50 left in the game. 51-38. Sorrell's going to try again. This time it won't go. Just off the mark. Rebound to Wetmore. Osterhaus down court. Craig drives lane. Off glass. Won't go. Off the mark. Rebound Wetmore. And a foul is going to be called on the putback. We'll see who they get. And they're going to get Zach Sorrell. Sorrell with 17 points, 15 of those coming from beyond the arc. Free throw from Wetmore. Boy, another strange release. Curtis Bloom, a 5'9" freshman for Wetmore. I can't even describe the way he shoots a free throw. Now that one good. Nothing but net. He's got more backspin than most pros have on a golf ball. He does hit 1 of 2. Down court, Clifton-Clyde. 4:25 left in the game. 51-39, Eagles lead. Fahey. He'll kick it out to Austin Perry. Drills another 3. The sophomore, this time from the right baseline. 54-39. Down to 4 minutes. Duke Smith tries driving lane, loses it. Ball still loose. We're going to have Clifton-Clyde comes out of there with it. Zach Sorrell somehow able to get that out of that pile and into the hands of Gavin Steer. Now down court, other end, little hook shot in the lane. Sean Fahey hits it and one. So Clifton-Clyde doing everything right in this ball game. They get Newt Smith for his third, and Sean Fahey tried to bury this free throw. Shot on the way, strong rebound. Oh my goodness, rebound. And I don't have it's number one for Clifton-Clyde. I do not have him on the roster, but a putback by him, and now ball thrown away by Wetmore once again. Now Barry has it knocked away, out of bounds. And now, I thought we had a technical foul called on Curtis Bloom, who kicked that basketball. All three officials walking over. They'll let it go this time. Fahey inbounds. Barry, three from the wing, won't go. And again, I don't have number one on the roster for Clifton-Clyde. This will go out of bounds off of Wetmore. So Fahey to inbound, 3.5 left. It's 58-39. Clifton-Clyde has really opened this up. Sorrell, baseline. He'll kick it back up. On the wing, right side, Barry. Back to Sorrell, top of the key. He'll hold. Now underneath, Gavin Steer off glass. Can't get it to go, just a little strong. And now a foul is going to be called on Sean Fahey. And this should be 1-1 at the other end. And it is. So Fahey picks up his second. Going to send Noah Klingler to the line, shooting 1-1. First free throw strong, and now lane violation is going to be called on Clifton-Clyde. So Klingler missed that first one, but he will have another shot. I'll re-cue it. Free throw up, short, batted around. Gavin Steer comes out of there with it. Outlet to Sorrell. He'll bring it down with 3 minutes left. Fahey on the baseline. Now he's going to try driving baseline. Skip pass left. Barry, three from the right baseline. Left baseline won't go. The foul is going to be called on the floor. Again, this is on number one for the Eagles. I don't have him listed on the roster, so unfortunately can't give you a name. But he's guilty of the foul. Gavin Sears is going to come out. He has played really, really well. And free throw from Klingler is good. He's leaving the court, but he's got one more. Number one is Jacob Stenberg, a freshman. Second free throw from Klingler is good. Appreciate Rice Baker set me up with that one. Also, Jeff Wirtz knew who that was. Jacob Stenberg is number one, not listed on the roster, but he is now, and Coach Matthew Railsback wants a timeout. There's 2:49 left in the ballgame. It's 58-41. Clifton-Clyde leads when we come back.
Barnes Automotive is the area's trusted diesel engine repair shop. Their team of qualified technicians have the knowledge and skill to get your diesel ag equipment, commercial trucks, industrial, and personal vehicles back in top performance. With a diesel mechanic specialist in your corner, you know you came to the right place for your diesel repair needs. And if you need tires, they have them too. For great customer service, partnered with exceptional quality diesel work, call Barnes Automotive of Clifton and Vining at 455-3748.
58-41, 2:49 left in the ball game. Clifton-Clyde in control of this game. Clifton-Clyde inbound to Stenberg. He'll bring it up. Get it to Fahey. Baseline feeds Stenberg inside, and not much there, and a foul is going to be called on the shot. And they're going to get, I think they're going to get Noah Klingler. And that's his fourth. So Stenberg now shooting 2. First one off. He'll have one more. 58-41. There's 2:38 left in this game. Second free throw from Stenberg just rattles out. Ball loose, and it's going to be off Sean Fahey. Fahey trying to save that and go off a Wetmore Cardinal, but fell out of bounds into the pad, and it will be possession to Wetmore with 2.5 minutes left in the game. 17-point Eagle lead. And Sean Fahey's going to come out, and he has only scored 3 points, but he has been huge, as all of these Eagles have defensively. Klingler now, or rather Smith, to Osterhaus, has it knocked away. Trey Craig ends up with it on the baseline. He'll hand it back to Osterhaus. Terrell on him, and now a foul is going to be called on Stenberg as Newt Smith trying to back his way into the lane. So Stenberg picks up his second. Austin Berry's going to come out. Caleb Charbonneau in. Berry with 2 threes. He'll lead with 6 points. Free throw from Smith won't go. Good rebound by Bradley Cook. Down court, Michael Sear all by himself. He's trying to drive it in. Now gets cut off, and this is going to go off Stenberg as Sear just couldn't get set up. He had a little bit of daylight, but Wetmore recovered pretty quick. So back to Wetmore with 2:05. Smith across the timeline. Over to McKinney. Trey Craig. Floater on the right side of the lane won't go. And now all over Michael Steer is Newt Smith. They finally do call a foul. But Michael Steer came out of there with that board. Smith will pick up his fourth. And Steer will shoot 1 and 1. 9 fouls for each team. Minute 52 left in the game. Again, coming up, we've got Clay Center Tiger basketball. Free throw up from Steer and good. Contact with Rocky Downing. They weren't quite ready yet, so still about 15 minutes out from scheduled tip from Hillsboro. Second free throw strong. Rebound winds up in the hand of Bradley Cook, and a jump ball is going to be called. And this will go back to Wetmore. Michael Steer is going to come out. He's got 5 points in this game. 18-point Eagle lead with 1:45 left. Osterhaus now tries driving the lane, throws it right to Bradley Cook. Here come the Eagles, and now Stenberg has it taken away. Down court, Smith on the baseline. He's going to be fouled by Zach Terrell, and this will be 2 shots. (59-41). Good Smith shooting 2 free throws. First one strong. We'll have one more. Gavin Sear comes back in for Bradley Cook. Cook leaves with 6 points. And at least 12 boards. Smith hits the second one. Inbounds to Reese. He'll walk it down himself. Now drives right side of the lane. Kicks it back to Sorrell. Right wing 3. No, can't get that to go. Rebound to Wetmore. Quickly, Osterhaus down court to Craig. Back to Osterhaus. 1:10. To Smith. He's going to shoot an NBA range three. That's short and knocked out of bounds by Ethan Osterhaus. Boy, Smith was way deep on that right wing. Reese gets it into Charbonneau. Charbonneau will take it down the right side, guarded by McKinney. Now has it knocked away right into the hands of Craig. Down court to Smith, loses it out of bounds, and it'll be back to Clifton-Clyde. Now some substitutions in for Wetmore. Ethan Osterhaus will come back out. He only has 3 points in this game, 1 field goal, no threes. Inbounds to Sorrell. Across the timeline. Over to the left side. Back up top to Reese. Reese in the lane. 10-footer, yes. Ryan Reese hits for 2. 61-42, down to 35 seconds left in the game. Clifton-Clyde has put together a really good game against a pretty good shooting Wetmore team. Now a carry is going to be called on Wetmore. Jonathan Latke Bailey carried the basketball. Inbounds to Seifert. To bring it down himself. Now loses the dribble. Able to recover. Gets it to Reese. Reese trying to get it down low to Stenberg. Knocked away by Wetmore with 10 seconds left. Clifton-Clyde going to end this tournament with a win. And a timeout is called by Clifton-Clyde. We'll keep it right here. Again, when Rocky's ready in Hillsboro, we'll take you there for the Tiger boys playing for 7th place in that Trojan Classic. Here with just 10 seconds left. Clifton-Clyde will have possession, 61-42. Eagles have led the entire way. Inbounds to Gavin Sear. He'll just hang on to it if Wetmore will let him, and they will. Noah Flagler telling Sear, just hang on to the ball. I'm not going to take it. And that's the ball game. 61-42, Clifton-Clyde. Big win over Wetmore. We'll take a break, bring you back, look at scoring after these.
When you're ready to file your tax return, you can rely on help from someone who offers tax service with real benefits at Sunflower Insurance. Galen's knowledge of income tax preparation and commitment to his customers is just the start of what he offers. Whether you choose Sunflower Insurance to prepare your personal taxes or business taxes, you're getting a partner who will stand with you and actively seek out your best interests. Biggest refunds or smallest legal tax liabilities. Visit Sunflower Insurance of Clifton this tax season.
Caring people make the difference at Park Villa in Clyde. You can feel it the moment you walk in and are greeted by the staff. They're experts at senior health care who are not just doing a job, but following a calling. Always available to serve the community by helping your family members with high-quality nursing care and rehab programs that foster independence and self-esteem. Park Villa values the same things in life that you do, and you can trust they'll be a part of your neighborhood for many years to come. Park Villa in Clyde.
Well, a pretty dominant performance by the Clifton-Clyde Eagles as they beat Wetmore 61-42, and a real defensive gem by the Eagles. Great offensive play, great three-point shooting, and more importantly, they held Wetmore, a sharp shooting three-point team, to just 3 from beyond the arc. Let's give you a look at scoring. It was 12 points from Noah Klingler for Wetmore, 10 each from Dakota McKinney and Newt Smith. Also, those were your only 3 balls, 2 from McKinney, 1 from Smith, 6 from Trey Craig. It was 3 from Ethan Osterhaus, and he is a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. He had 4 fouls right at the start of the fourth quarter. He had 1 point in the first half, 1 field goal in the fourth quarter, held him to 3 points and a point from Curtis Bloom. For Clifton-Clyde, Matt Barnes led the way with 13 points. He had 9 from three-point range. Also, let me readjust the scoring a little bit. 17 points on the day from Zach Sorrell. He had 5 3 balls, 17 points, 13 from Barnes, and then it's pretty balanced scoring from there. 6 from Austin Berry, both from beyond the arc. 6 from Bradley Cook. It was 5 from Michael Steer, 4 from Brian Reese, 3 from Sean Fahey, and then 2 each from Jacob Stenberg and Gavin Sear. Clifton-Clyde puts together a really good game. They beat Wetmore 61-42. But we're getting set for girls' 5th place action. This will be Valley Heights and Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles. They're getting set to go. About 13 and a half minutes left on the countdown clock. We're also awaiting Rocky Downing in Hillsboro. We'll see where they're at. When he's ready, we'll take it there. We'll keep you posted and give you a live look in at this game. We'll take a break, bring you back after these.